What is good, wishers? Welcome back. I'm your host, Morgan Ashley. This is Indie Tuesdays. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who aren't, welcome back. If you are new, quick run through of what we do here. Every Tuesday, I share with you all a new up-and-coming indie artist. This artist today happens to be a singer, actor, songwriter, musician, everything and more. So please welcome to your screens, Abigail Fierce.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here on Indie Tuesdays.
Excited.
I know you, it sounds like you're the jack of all trades, you know, so that's hard to do. And it's very, and you're still young, so that's really cool. So you get to grow in your art. So first things first, I want to know, how did you get into acting?
So I started acting when I was like 13. And I had a lot of time on my hands. I was kind of partially homeschooled for part of high school, so I ended up having a lot of time on my hands. I started teaching myself guitar and writing songs, and I was like, oh wow, I really love this.
Okay, cool.
And after a while, you know, I would play them, and I had a friend who played guitar, and he's like, okay, when's like the EP coming out? And I'm like,
what are you talking about?
Never. And then I was like, eventually I decided like, oh, well, okay. Like when I started to feel confident, and I was like, okay, well, let's like release a single, and it ended up having like, people liked it. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just keep releasing these songs that I've written, because I loved writing songs, but I didn't, you didn't
think it would grow into something like this?
Yeah, exactly.
So you write your songs randomly in the midnight hours sometimes.
Yes.
So my question is, when it comes to writing, is there a certain formula, or do you just go based off what you're feeling at that moment, or do you have stories from people that have experiences that you've learned from? How do you write your songs?
I think when we try to put like a formula on like creativity, I find that like stifling. I know some people try to like, put it in a package and like, sell the formula or whatever, right? All those.
For some it works, for some.
Yeah. So, but not for me. I pretty much play guitar like every day or every night, and I'll just be playing something, and words will start to really come to mind, and I write a lot like in my journal, like poetry type stuff, or just lyrics like without the melody. And then if I'm working on my guitar and I need lyrics, I just pour over through my millions of notebooks that are lying around my house and fit it together. But it's different every time. Sometimes it starts with something else, but pretty much that's the general.
That's cool. So you have music that's already been streaming, the music that you've written yourself. I want to know, how did that come about? There's a song on Spotify that's already been 3.7 million streams on it. I want to know, how did that song come about?
So I have 3.7 million streams total across all of them.
Okay.
But the top song is Girl in the Mirror, and it has 1 million streams. It just hit 1 million like around Christmas.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I was so excited, and I was like floored, again, it was just a song I wrote on my bedroom floor, and it was about anxiety and, not wanting to grow up and feeling like sometimes, the world wants to take advantage of you, and how that can affect your self-esteem, like when you're a young girl or just a young person growing up. And I had no idea that so many people would relate to it. And I get messages from people that are like, oh my God, this song, I have this in my anxiety playlist, or this, mental health playlist. And I'm like, I'm happy that it could, make people feel less alone and like something to relate to, because music was like my best friend in school, you know what I mean?
It's medicine to the soul.
It is, for sure.
And it's wild for us to even fathom, but it is, and I say it too, music is something, we may not speak the same language all the time, or we might not be on the same page, same book, but for some reason, music is what people can connect to. And for those people who don't have the words to describe how they feel, they play that one song, it's almost like they have a voice, and it's a nice way to give back to the world.
Yes, for sure.
I love that music do that.
Thing,
So I want to know more about like your latest music.
Yeah, so my latest song came out in January. It's called I Just Want to Feel Okay Again, and I also wrote about my experiences with like anxiety and depression, and that I'm, a big advocate for like mental health and mental health awareness and stuff. And I decided to release it after the pandemic, because I feel like everyone could probably relate to it in some capacity.
Right.
But if you want to know how depressed I am, I wrote it before the pandemic. So
get more context on the song,
Yeah, right. And so and I just put out the music video for it, and in it I'm like flitzing around a graveyard and being sad. So if that sounds like the kind of thing you like, check it out.
It's for you. Yeah. It's just funny because we're both in like happy spirits, but it's funny because we do have moments like that. We do have moments in life that have those kind of vulnerabilities, and I appreciate you being vulnerable enough for the world to hear that side of you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Bring every memory, we'll share another story to the place where I wanna be, the special blue class you and me. Morning or night, whenever I'm here I feel so fine, sitting here gazing at you with a cup of coffee, make it two. Every sip gives me delight, stirring up such joy inside. For it's not beautiful if it's not true. It's not the kind of warmth if it's not with you. It's not my coffee if it's not with you.
So if people want to know where they can get it, is it available on all platforms?
Yes, it's available on all streaming platforms. All of my music is. I think I have 8 songs released so far, so it's almost getting to be like a full album.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, available on all streaming platforms and iTunes, so wherever you want to find it, you can find it under Abigail Fierce.
Random question, just popping in my head right now. For those who do have those feelings and they don't know how to deal with them, what's one of the best ways that you feel got you through those moments?
I feel like, and I know it's almost cliche, but journaling, because you can say anything that you want to say without, and you can work through your feelings without actually having to say them out loud or anything. And not everyone can afford therapy, but journaling really is therapeutic. I mean, a lot of times when you're in therapy too, and you talk and you tell them something, and they're just like, yes. So they don't give you advice.
Right.
You kind of have to work through it yourself. You just have to it's basically just growing self-awareness.
Yes.
And I feel like that's kind of what songwriting did for me, and just writing in general. And songwriting is probably too hard of a place to start. You just gotta get your feelings on paper. And and if you're worried that someone's gonna read it, burn it. Throw it away. You know what I mean?
It's for you.
It's for you. Yeah. It doesn't have to be something you keep forever. It's just
I'm a big believer in
get
that
it out.
too.
Yeah.
There are moments in life where you don't want to hear yourself say it, but there's something where you release it on that page and you're writing it down. You're visually seeing
it's
it.
It's a visceral experience.
Yes.
It's just there's nothing like pen and paper. You can type on a computer, but it feels better to get it out.
So journaling might be for you. You never know. It doesn't hurt to try.
It sounds so cliche, and I know most people are like I told my brother, and he's like,
I don't want to, but
I'm like, it works.
It works. I'm telling you.
Yeah, right.
You might not see it at the moment, but thank you for that. Appreciate you for that. And sometimes when you're jotting down your ideas and you're recording your thoughts, it does remind me of something that I do have to tell you all about. We have covered some great up-and-coming independent artists here on Indie Tuesdays. And if you're someone who aspires to be one of them and is looking for a record company that believes in talent, then check out today's sponsor, Autumn Rain Records, where artists' visions are turned into music through their experience in music production. Autumn Rain believes that music expresses that which cannot be said, because when words fail, music speaks. So make sure to check out their website at solo.2/autumnrainrecords.com. Now, getting back to my Indie Tuesday Artist of the Day, Abigail Fierce. We've talked about her acting career. We've talked about her writing style. We've talked about her up-and-coming music. But for those who want to know a little bit more about her, what is the best way for people to follow your music career and hear more of the music?
If you want to be the first to hear, I would say Spotify, just Abigail Fierce, but I'm most active on Instagram and TikTok, so that's at AK Fierce.
Okay.
Twitter's at AB Fierce. AK Fierce is taken. And then YouTube for sure is just also Abigail Fierce.
Nice. And I encourage you all, if you want to know a little bit more about her music, I feel that her sound is a beautiful honeytone sound mixed with a nice poetic feature with it. It's a nice little roundabout altogether. So if that doesn't entice you, I don't know what will, because it's great. Just check her out for yourself, okay? But thank you again for being my Indie Tuesday Artist of the Day, Abigail. Wishers, until next Tuesday, keep on wishing.